Welcome to the Weaver podcast. I'm Sonja Wood, a mediator, conflict management expert, neuroscience enthusiast, and positive psychology practitioner. This podcast is for the leaders, the decision makers who already know that relationships shape everything: your success, your impact, your well being. Here, we go beyond surface level advice to explore the deep shifts that create real change in how you navigate conflict, communication, and connection. So, if you're ready to refine the way you lead, you relate and influence, you're in the right place. Embodying the leader is a decision. It goes with defining who you are and with clear boundaries. The leader is also the boss within each of us. It's also the one who structures, who organizes, who sets up the tone, who makes sure the terms of contract are fine, who makes sure the privacy policy on our website is updated. The leader within us is the one who is saying, okay, we're entering a business relationship. What are the terms of this relationship? It's also the one who enters any relationship, personal, professional, and makes sure the terms of this relationship are clear. It's a choice that you make to own this leadership, this inner power, and not other way around where it owns you and consumes you, where you come up to the point where because the boundaries were lacking or because they were not clear enough, you have to step up and the leader has to say, hey, no, this is not fair. This is not what we agreed on. Owning this power contributes to the emotional safety, no matter what, no matter who. Because you don't need to prove anymore. You don't need to prove that you were right, that it was here. Recognizing that those who try to force it or dominate the power are actually not in their power. Those who try to intimidate are not in their power. They're not leading themselves in their full potential. So even if you have a management position and you have someone that is looking charismatic and is the big boss of the company, or even if you're sharing a business with someone that looks so charismatic that you're like, oh, wow, how do they do that? But if you see they're using their power in a way that is intimidating, dominating, micromanaging, they're not in their power. If they use their force, they're not in their power. Because a leader that really owns its power is a leader that knows if I wanted, I could step up, put my hands on the table and say, hey, that's enough now. But I choose not to because I have another way. When you own your power, you decide to use it or not to use it. You could if you wanted, but you decide not to because you have other ways to communicate your needs, to communicate your desires, to communicate what needs to be done, to communicate your boundaries. And so your life becomes less reactive. Your life becomes more responding. It's less emotional, less reaction, and a lot more constructive responses. You're not forcing anymore. You're just owning your own power. How you lead yourself in life is a choice.